Welcome everyone, I am Ryan,
I am Adam, and we are the Boston Brothers V2, and we are here to talk about our first live wrestling event.
Yes we are. WWE just announced on Monday that they are going to be returning to the place that we saw our first live wrestling event. They haven't been back to this place since, but they're coming back now. They're coming back to the Tsongas Center in Lowell, Massachusetts on June 16th.
Now we've been to the Tsongas Center countless times. I think probably like over 15 times we've been there, whether it's a minor league hockey game they used to have here, and we actually went there for TNA Lockdown 2008 and also a TNA house show in October 2008. So we've been there many times, but they, to the best of my knowledge, haven't come back since we saw our first wrestling show.
Yeah, they're coming back now. And I keep ticket stubs to every event that I've ever been to, so I did keep the ticket stub to this event. Right here you can see Saturday, November 3rd, 2001. And how much was this paid? This was $20.50 for this ticket. But yeah, this was Saturday at 4 o'clock this event was. And I just remember it. I don't remember too much because we were a little on the young side, right?
Yeah, I was like 6.
Yeah, you were like 6, so I must have been like 8. And pretty much the most things that I remember was that it was like a nice fall day out. And we went with our other 2 cousins, and those 2 cousins are actually the people that got us into wrestling.
Yeah, it's probably like a story for a different day.
Yeah, indeed. But also, I do remember that all 4 of us got these plastic Kane masks.
Yes. Now, as you know, Kane, when I first started watching wrestling, he was probably in the first match that I ever saw, and he was just my favorite. And of course, when we went to this event, I got a Kane mask, and I guess they got Kane masks too.
Yeah, but I was wearing Kane masks the whole event.
Yeah, these things are pretty they're actually pretty rare now. Once in a blue moon you'll see them pop up on eBay, but the plastic ones, I lost mine. I'm hoping to get one again. I'm keeping an eye open as I really want one. But there are leather Kane masks that I always wanted, and you can get one of those, like the model that he wore from like 2002, and those were like $100.
Yeah. So you can't find the Kane mask, but you did find a card, right? You found the card to this event. Where did you find this card?
I found this online.
Oh yeah, online.
Yeah, so I got it right here. So I'll read off the card for you guys.
Run down it real quick.
First off, it was Ivory versus Jackie, Sean Stasiak and Rico versus Randy Orton and Ron Waterman, who is now an MMA fighter. This was job of Randy Orton, probably.
Ron Waterman.
And then Albert versus Mike Awesome. Rest in peace, Mike Awesome.
Yeah, I never even know that we saw him live. Like we saw that match from ECW One Night Stand.
Yes.
Mike Awesome versus Masato Tanaka. And that's all I know about Mike Awesome, but it's pretty cool that we got to see him.
Yeah. Then we had a steel cage match. This is the match that I remember the most. Like, I don't really remember much of these other matches, but this one really sticks out. It was a steel cage match. The WWF at the time, tag team champions Booker T and Test versus Undertaker and Kane. Now this was a cage match. I do remember this.
Yeah,
pretty well.
All I remember from that match was like Test or someone like came out wicked late.
Yeah, it was Test.
Yeah,
we didn't know where he was.
Yeah, like 5 minutes.
If he was gonna show up. And rest in peace at Test too. So it says a lot of deceased wrestlers on this card.
Sad. Yeah,
then Perry Saturn versus Raven, and then Brock Lesnar versus Tommy Dreamer. And now this event was before Brock Lesnar even got called up to WWE. So this is probably one of his first matches, and we actually got to see it live. Like I didn't remember him when he first appeared on WWE from the show, but I guess he was on it, and I guess he squashed Tommy Dreamer.
Pretty cool, yeah, see him.
Yeah.
Really starting out.
And then we had Eddie Guerrero versus Funaki. Eddie Guerrero.
Another deceased person.
Billy Kidman versus Crash Holly.
Another deceased person. Wow. Shows how much time's changed from 2001 to now.
And then our main event was the WWF Hardcore Champion Rob Van Dam versus Taz. And this card might not have that much star power, because I read that actually there was a pay-per-view in the UK this day. It was Rebellion 2001. And now this pay-per-view had like The Rock versus Stone Cold for the WWF Championship, and
we got the shit.
Chris Jericho versus Kurt Angle for the WCW Championship. So yeah, this was just like a house show. I guess they split up the brands and do 2 separate shows that day.
Yeah, but pretty much all we got, right?
Yeah.
Since then, we've been to like a lot of other shows, And we will be going when they return on
June 16th.
And yeah, so that's all we got. Just want to talk a little about our first live wrestling event. And yeah, that's all.
Yep, with TVBV2, I'm Adam.
I'm Ryan.
Peace!